It was 2:13 a.m. when James's phone started ringing. He had just turned off the TV and was about to fall asleep on his couch. Rain tapped against the window, soft, rhythmic, almost hypnotic. He glanced at the screen lazily, expecting a spam call or maybe a wrong number. But then he froze. The name on the caller ID made his blood turn cold. Mom. For a full 5 seconds, he just stared at the screen. His mother had been dead for 6 months. Her car had skidded off a bridge one foggy morning on her way to work. James had been the one who identified her body. Her number had been disconnected weeks after the funeral. And yet, it was calling him. He hesitated, thumb trembling above the screen. His chest tightened, his heart pounding like it wanted out. Every rational part of him screamed, "Don't answer." But grief has a strange power. It makes you do things logic can't explain. He swiped to answer. "Hello?" There was silence at first, just the faint hiss of static, then a voice. James, it was his mother. The same soft, trembling tone she used when he was a child and had nightmares. "James, listen to me. Don't go into the basement." His skin prickled. "Mom?" No response. Just breathing. Slow, shaky, deliberate. "Please, baby, don't go down there." And then the line went dead. James sat frozen on the couch, and phone still pressed to his ear. Every light in the room suddenly felt too dim. The shadows seemed thicker. He tried calling the number back. "This number is not in service." He ran his hands through his hair, whispering to himself, "It's just a glitch." It's not real, but part of him wasn't so sure. His mother's voice had sounded too real. Hours passed. The rain grew heavier, hammering the windows like 1,000 tiny fists. At around 4 a.m., James heard a faint, dripping noise. It was coming from the kitchen. When he walked in, his socks soaked immediately. The floor was wet. The leak was coming from a pipe downstairs in the basement. He stood at the basement door, staring down the pitch-black stairway, his phone still in his hand. Her voice echoed in his head. "Don't go into the basement." He swallowed hard. The rational part of him said, "It's just a busted pipe. Fix it before it floods the place." But every instinct screamed no. He grabbed a flashlight, flicked it on, and stepped down the creaking stairs. Each step moaned under his weight. The air was cold, damp, and smelled like iron. At the bottom, he saw the source, a burst pipe near the far wall. Water pooled around the floor, glinting under the weak beam of light. He crouched to get a closer look. That's when he noticed something strange. The light flickered, once, twice, and went out. Total darkness. James's breath hitched. Damn flashlight. Then he heard it, a sound that didn't belong. Footsteps, slow, deliberate, coming from the other side of the basement. "Hello?" he called out, his voice shaken. No reply, just more steps. Closer now. He stumbled backward, reaching for his phone to use its flashlight. The moment the light flicked on, he caught a glimpse, just for a second, of a shadowed figure standing near the burst pipe. A woman's outline, head slightly tilted. Then the light blinked out again. The next thing he heard was a whisper, so close to his ear it made his blood freeze. "I told you not to come down here." He screamed and bolted up the stairs, nearly tripping twice, before slamming the door shut behind him. He locked it, pressed his back against the wood, gasping for air. He didn't sleep that night. When the sun finally rose, he called a plumber to fix the leak. The man found the pipe burst from corrosion, but also pointed out something else. "Lucky you didn't step in this water, man," the plumber said. "That light fixture down there's got exposed wires. If the water had reached it, the whole floor would have been electrified." James's stomach dropped. If he'd gone down even a few minutes later, he might have died instantly. That's when he remembered her words. Don't go into the basement. He doesn't answer calls from unknown numbers anymore. But sometimes, late at night, when the rain starts to fall, he swears he can still hear her ringtone, the one she used before she died. A gentle chime echoing through the quiet house, as if she's still watching.